We've all heard some version of this story. A woman leaves her husband not because he was a monster, but because he was just fine. He didn't cheat or lie. He was just predictable. He was the guy who made the coffee, handled the bills, and showed up every day. But to her, he felt like a flat soda. There was no spark, no drama, and none of that cinematic passion she thought she deserved. She leaves to find more. She wants the fireworks she sees on Instagram and the soul-deep connection she reads about in novels. For a few months, the freedom feels like a drug. It's exciting to be the main character again. But then, a year or two later, she sees him at a grocery store or on a friend's social media feed. He looks younger. He's laughing. And he's with someone new, someone who looks at him with the same adoration she had 10 years ago before she got bored. Suddenly, she's the one lying awake at 3 a.m., wondering if she made a catastrophic mistake. She realizes he wasn't broken by her absence. He was actually freed by it. The real problem is a psychological trap, where we stop valuing what is always there. In the beginning, his reliability was seen as stable and romantic. 10 years later, that same reliability feels like a cage. We start to ignore the small gestures because they've become the baseline. If he brings you coffee every morning, by year 5, you don't even see the effort. You just expect the cup. You mistake his inner peace for a lack of ambition and his consistency for a lack of growth. Modern culture has fed us a lie that a relationship should feel like a high-speed chase every single day. If there isn't constant pursuit or grand romantic gestures, we're told we're settling. But the truth is that the exciting guy is often unstable, and the spontaneous guy is usually unreliable. When women leave a stable man for a fantasy, they hit a wall. They enter a dating market filled with men who offer plenty of spark but zero substance. Men who are genuinely good, loyal, and hardworking are actually quite rare. When a man like that is finally let go, he doesn't stay on the shelf for long. Once he heals, he finds someone who values the very things the first woman threw away. The regret doesn't just come from missing him. It comes from realizing you traded a diamond for a handful of glitter. You realize you had a man who actually stays, and you let him go because he didn't make your heart race like a fictional character. Marriage isn't a movie, it's a partnership. If you have a man who shows up and loves you through the boring parts, you aren't settling. You're winning. Don't wait until he's happy with someone else to realize what you had.